Tell me if this scenario resonates with you. You feel like you've got 1,000 things to do, so many different tasks to get done, and you feel overwhelmed. And as a result, you shut down and do nothing. And that just increases the frustration because doing nothing just means all those tasks still need to be done and we haven't really achieved anything. So I want to share with you a life hack, an idea when it comes to getting stuff done that will allow you to get through all these tasks. This idea is so simple but has incredible results. And that is the following, that our brain can only take in so much information at one time. And reality is we can only do so many things at one time. Even if you can multitask, there is only so much you can do in 5 minutes. There is simply a limited amount that we can do, the potential within a certain given amount of time. So when we tell our brain all the things that we have to do that may involve hours and hours of work, the brain can't do it. So let's shift our focus. Instead of focusing on everything we have to do that we can't actually do in the moment, let's start focusing on one task. What is my very first next step? What is the first thing that I have to do? And therefore that makes the brain, that makes us feel in control. And when we feel in control, we get stuff done. And when we feel out of control, because we're focusing on everything that we have to do that we can't do within the next 5 minutes, it makes us feel out of control, and then we do nothing. I remember when I was working as a university chaplain, I was on the motorway quite a bit, and there was one stretch that was about 60 to 70 miles long on the motorway that was so boring. I don't know what it was. It was just really boring piece of motorway, and I struggled each time. So what I would say to myself is, well, I'm never gonna get through the 60, 70 miles. I'm gonna have to stop. So what I did was, when I came to the next service station, before putting in, I said to myself, can I get to the next service station? It's only 15, 20 miles, I can do that, I can stay awake. And then I'd get to the next service station. Before putting in, I say, can I get to the next service station without stopping? And I'd go. And what I'd find would happen is I'd get home without stopping once, because there's something about stopping at service stations that seems to add on so much time to the journey. What I did was I chunked. I couldn't take the idea of doing 60, 70 miles in one stretch. So I chunked it from one service station to the next, and I never stopped. Because when we chunk, we feel that we can, and when we feel that we can, we feel in control, and when we feel in control, we do. So let's leave you with this question. What is a big thing that you've got going on? It might be one task, it might be many tasks that you are feeling overwhelmed, that you are feeling stuck in. Ask yourself this question. What is the very first step that will take no more than 10 to 30 minutes? And ask yourself if you can do it. The next step after that is not available to you right now because you can only do one thing at one time. What is the very next step that you have to do to get the project or to get those tasks off the ground?